It was indeed NARC Kenya leader Martha Karua's moment as she was unveiled as the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya running mate to Raila Odinga in the August 9th polls, making her the first woman to be considered for the post by a major political party under the 2010 constitution. Karua once served as Justice and Constitutional Affairs Cabinet Minister and also the Water Minister, honored by the selection, promising Odinga to live up to the expectations of her would-be boss. Citizen TV's Chemutai Goin now has more.
Described by Odinga as a safe pair of hands, NARC Kenya leader Martha Karua took to the podium, aware that her appointment as Raila Odinga's running mate was set to put her in the annals of history as being among the few women to break the glass ceiling in national politics.
I stand before you fully aware of the implications and symbolism of this moment. And although I have the singular privilege to stand before you this morning, this nomination is truly a collective honor that cannot be left for me alone to savor. It is a personal journey, but also a national journey.
And for me to be a successful flag bearer for Azimio la Umoja, I need an effective Joshua on my side. One who will not be a turncoat in the middle of the battle or abandon post for other exploits.
Sasa kampeni yetu ni baba na ma.
Women leaders came in their numbers to witness honor being bestowed on one of them, whose fearless nature and her firm stand on human rights violations had earned her the tag, the Iron Lady of Kenya's politics.
This woman is a fighter and is not a quitter. This woman has a safe pair of hands, seasoned by the struggle for our second liberation and service to the country in many capacities.
Karua took the nation through the history of their cooperation with Raila Odinga back in 2002 when they advocated for constitutional and political reforms.
Under the stewardship of the late President Mwai Kibaki, NARC gave the people of Kenya a real hope for meaningful socio-economic and political transformation. 2002 was a powerful moment of dreams about possibilities and dreams of what can be when a people and their leaders are united in purpose, in servanthood. Today, we find ourselves at a similar moment.
When I moved a motion in Parliament to set up a select committee on constitutional reforms and was deserted by my colleagues in the opposition, only she and the late George Moseti Anyona stood by me.
In an apparent reference to future constitutional reforms, Odinga and his running mate Karua pledged to do only that which is possible by law.
As a co-worker, I want her to finalize the unfinished business of making our constitution. And I want this done because when the late Mwai Kibaki and I put for the 2010 constitution, we admitted that it was a work in progress and it needed some further work.
Within the rule of law, any desires to look at our constitution will be pursued, but within the rule of law. That is the mandate that His Excellency has bestowed on me.
Born in 1957, Karua boasts of an extensive career in the legal field that has earned her the senior counsel tag. She was among a group of young Turks who stood against the ills of KANU's single-party rule and was also among the agitators of multi-party democracy. She served as Kishugu Member of Parliament and, however, unsuccessfully bid for president in 2013.
I remember that moment 20 years ago, when His Excellency Raila Odinga said, when he said Kebake Tosha, I am proud today, together and in a time such as this, to say Raila Odinga Tosha.
59 years since independence, the appointment of Martha Karua as Raila Odinga's running mate is history in the making, a move that will most likely excite the voters and also elevate the voice of women in the national political discourse. Chamutai Goin, Citizen TV at the KICC, Nairobi.